Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sony Cool and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the Journey event. Got teams for you, high, mid, and low. I will. I don't have them right now, but I'm going to make them. I haven't seen nothing. You know what I mean. We're looking at it for the first time. Week's preview, Whitehelm. We got a calendar, August calendar. I've briefly looked at all the stuff, but mostly first reaction, building teams. You know what I mean. Let's go. So Journey event is what we're going to do first, and then we will do the probably calendar, and then we'll do the weekly preview, and that's what's up. It's Monday. Let's go. You know the drill. So, if you know the drill, you know I'm going to do trials first, an auto battle, while I set up the stream. So let's do that. Alright, let's see here. Can it win by itself? You watch this while I set her up. Alright, copy this. Paste it. I got the grass mowers out there right now. Of course. I think they're done out front, though. Got a thumbnail. Gems of War Live. Gems of War. Doot. No, we're not AI. Got some tags, Gems of War Journey, Gems of War August, Gems of War Whitehelm, I don't know, just typing stuff, Gems of War, blah blah blah. Somebody tunes in, they just hear Alright, game is Gems of War. Come on, dummy. Gems of War. Learn how to type. Let's save all that crap. Let's check on the chat here. Say hi. Put it in live chat. Okay, nothing there yet. Don't even see my own stream yet. There it is. Alright. Hey, that Glory Shop Troop. I did read that one. It looks decent. We'll take a look at it. First glance, though, looks decent. Got a Journey Troop. Same old thing. Trey's here, Anita's here, Brian Walker's here. You were the first to like? Okay. Let's get it. I'll be the second. Oh, wait, I'm the fifth. Crap. Wait, I'm the sixth. Got it. Who's going to be the seventh? Who's going to be the eighth? I don't know. Alright, so I got it in live chat. Got my backup. Got this. Got to turn down the ads. I think that's... Copy paste this, turn down the ads. Be good to go. Paste that. Save it. Monetization, turn it down. Scheduled. 18. Different times. Save. Okay, I think I'm good to go. How quick was that? 3 minutes. Come on. Looks like we're winning here. Epic Trials. I got the calendar up on gemsofwar.com. That's where you can find it if you want to see it for yourself. We had the chatathon the other day. It was great. Went well. Was awesome. Good one. We're having a good month. Just got to keep it up. I put a community tab post up. Looking good. Looking good as far as like how, it's looking good. Let's go. Let's not qualify it or whatever. Let's keep it going that way. Looks like we're going to win. Should I sit here and watch them finish it off? Here it comes. Bang. They'll take skulls. Ooh, they got a kill. Okay. Get to cast again. Boom, dead. Just showing that the AI, the auto battle, can win your epic trials for you. Of course, you're not going to sit there and watch it. You're going to do it at some time when you're done with the game or before you start the game or when you're not even playing. Then you buy this pet right here because it's another way to get a pet from Whitehelm. You're going to run into a situation where you might need fully ascended pets when you're doing your kingdom power. And this is like, it's looking at you. It's looking over its shoulder. It's giving you the side eye. It's like, why aren't you buying me? You're just going to leave me here in the pet shop all by myself? Look how sad it looks. You're not going to buy it. It's half price. It's not even expensive. Look at his little hair on the top of his head. You're just going to leave him there? You're not going to go get him? What kind of person are you? You're not going to get that thing. You're not even going to run the fight. You're not gonna walk in the pet store and look at this pet looking over its shoulder, side-eyeing you with its hair. Come on, man. It's a key cat. It's a kitty cat. Kiki. Here, kiki. Come on, what are you doing? You don't have that, you're gonna run into problems later if you don't get that. I'm telling you now. The advice I give is for the long term and for the overall. And for the majority. Okay. So, first thing I like to do here is, let's get our mail. Well, let's give it to our guild. So then it's not redundant. Tasks. Alright, let's see where we're at. We got all the basic tasks done, so I don't have to do any of those, but I would. One of these wasn't finished, I would finish that first so we can get our stats. I don't care about the loot. And then I do the one that's closest. So we got 7 out of 12. Let's go here. I'll try to complete it. We'll see how much it is. Alright, that's... Woo! 2,000... I guess I'll do it. 2,744,000. At least I'll still have 20 million gold. Alright, I'll do it. That'll give us another stat there and a bunch of loot. Oh, no. So we got this one done, right? I don't know. Now we go collect our mail, so it's not redundant. And this is the type of stuff you'll get from being in a good guild. So your goal is to get into a guild, get into a better guild, get into a better guild, until you get into an awesome guild that's top 20 or something. And then you'll get stuff like this. You'll sit here for 10 minutes watching all your loot come in on Monday or Tuesday. Get deeds, you get orbs, you get trade stones. Get all this crap. 36 event keys, I needed that. 400 gems, I needed that. Glory keys, I'll take that. Gold keys, I'll take that. Gold marks, for sure, I'll take that. You know what I mean? Take that deed of magic, too. See what we get out of this. Nothing. It's okay, though. Got 20 hours on this. Let's leave it alone for now. I'm going to be making teams and stuff. Let's look at our... Okay, I'm buying this. I'm still buying every single deed. I'm not saying you should do this. This is my strat right now as an in-game player. But eventually you might want to do this. Buying every deed, every medal, every writ, every imperial deed, every verse that I see. And I'm still fine, you know? We had the 33,000 gems, the 34,000 gems. We got as low as 12 to 13,000 gems. I'm doing mitigating strats to keep it from going down to 10k, because once I get to 10k, I'm going to stop buying everything I see. But at the moment, we're still fine to buy. And that's helping me with my kingdom level, my kingdom power, which is the main thing I'm working on right now. I got all my factions done. I got all my classes on 100. You know, I got most of the troops in the game. I'm in a good guild. So, the main thing I'm working on right now is kingdom level and power. So I'm buying all the offers. I'm doing my Underspire every single week. I'm playing some PvP. Alright, so we need to do Journey. But, let's go to the shop first and get the new troop, because it might be helpful. Spoils of War, always good to buy. 10 event keys. Alright, we got Sir Hector here. He looks pretty cool. Choose a mana gem, destroy all gems of that color, and deal damage to all enemies that use that mana color, boosted by gems destroyed. So you get mana, and you get to do a lot of damage. So that's pretty cool. And if you choose like blue or yellow, he might get right back up too. 25% skull reduction, deal double skull damage versus demons. It seems like a Shocktopus type of, you know, it might not be the best thing. If we have a restriction or a lower level player, could be a good option for lower level players, similar to like Shocktopus. Shocktopus is the true damage version of this guy. So I like Shocktopus a little bit better. That's what I equate it to mostly, is like a Shocktopus. So it's not like the Grey King or Guard's Avatar or Rowan or something like that, but it's more like a Shocktopus or a Ulf or, you know, a secondary decent damage dealer that you might use here and there. And we get 50% started on human and knight, 14 mana cost, mana generating and doing damage. So it's decent. It's not Centurion, it's not Bane of Mercy, but it's not Bork, but it's at least not horrible that we'll never use it again like most of them. It's better than average. An average one that we get. At least on paper so far. I don't even have it yet. I haven't used it yet. But just reading that spell, I like the spell. for a Glory Shop troop. It's not like a spell like a Mythic would have, but it's a nice spell for a Glory Shop troop. Okay, so now we got everything we need. Let's go do this journey. High, mid, and low. Journey event, pick highest miles. Make sure you use the Pathfinder. Have the Pathfinder fully fullied. You know how it goes. World event's about the medal. Raid event's about the raid boss killer. Invasion's about the tower killers. Journey's about the Pathfinder. Bounty's about the bounty captain. So you have to use the Pathfinder. You want to buy up in the shop until you get it. And I'd recommend buying up to the weapon at least, because nobody has this weapon. So now's the best time to get it. Best bang for your buck. Gonna get potions, gonna get more turns. So I'm gonna buy up to the weapon. The weapon's not good or anything, but it's just like you want to get. You might as well get it. It's like getting something for free. You get 4 pizzas and you get bread for free. Like maybe you didn't even want bread, but you're getting it for free. So maybe the bread sucks, but at least you know it's free. So this weapon. We're not, like, getting the weapon to use it. It's not awesome or anything, but it's kind of, like, free, because we're going to buy up to tier 3 anyway. It's like the free bread. But it deals damage to an enemy boosted by yellow allies and night allies. Probably never going to use it ever, ever, ever. But it's about all the other things that you get. So, highest miles. Go base rarity. We got night restriction, so Sir Quentin Hadley should probably be on every single team. Talked about him the other day on our chatathon, our top 20 legendaries. I had him up pretty high in that. Good spell, good 50% start. He wasn't top 3 or anything, but you know what I mean. Got Commander Dawnheart, we got Guard's Avatar. The good choices. Gotta put our dude on there though. Let's do upgradable. That'll show me, let's get these upgraded. Sir Hector. Anita with the gifted, thank you so much, you're a legend. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Running out there. Running out there. Chad running out there first, though. I didn't see that. Chad with his butt crack is showing, his rag hanging out of his back pocket. Anita bringing the suspenders, helping him out. He's working so hard, his pants are falling off. You got to have suspenders to hold him up. You know the deal. It's a good thing. Just because your butt cracks are showing, you got a rag in your back pocket, it's a good thing. You're working hard. You're running out there. We appreciate you. Appreciate your service. Trey says, morning, evening, Anita. Brian was first to like. Chad is here. What a two. Dunking it. Doing a reverse layup. Throwing it up over the backboard and dunking it. Alley-ooping himself. Yeah, you got the mechanic booty. Okay, so we got this guy fully fullied, right? Now we have to do the other one. Angelica. Where's Tommy Pickles? Where's Chucky Fenster? We got Angelica the Seeker. Where's the twins? Phil and Lil. Deal damage to an enemy, then create 2 yellow gems boosted by night allies. It's one of those. Chalcedony, Secra, Sir Lewin, all of those. But they got nerfed, so they're not useful outside of the journey. Not very much. You know, I'll use Egress here and there because I have it on Shiny level 3. Speaking of Egress, I think we got a Suncrest restriction in our next Guild Wars. Just a little sneak peek, hint, preview towards the calendar. We want to get this thing fullied. So we can get more miles. So we can get more points. So we don't have to do as many fights. I might have to do this. I don't want to buy any further in the shop if I don't have to. And I have lots of blue orbs. Alright, I think I got her fully. That means fully traded, fully leveled, fully all that. Ascended. So she's ready to go. We have to use her, so she's on the team. We got Sir Quentin Hadley, Angelica the Seeker. Let's go base rarity. So high level players. See, these would be cool if it was in PvP, but they're not in PvP. We can boost the guard's avatar up way better, way higher. It's gonna one-shot for longer, most likely. You can try it if you want. If you don't believe me, if you want to try Immortal Labara or Immortal Empyreon, with like Nisha medals or something, like I'm sure it would be fine for a little bit, but I bet ya guard's avatar with or he uses Nisha now too, but I bet you I don't know, but I bet you he would, his boost ratio is better, probably. I'm gonna use him. And then we need our hero, which we can use any yellow weapon. Any yellow weapon. Wand of Stars, yeah, I mean, it's the high-level team. We'll use everything we got, so let's go Wand of Stars. It's every single color, so color restrictions, don't care. That looks good for now. This will be my high-level team. Hey, I got everything in the game. I just want to get it done as quickly as possible. And we got all yellow. We got 3 brown troops. And let's do this one. Green. Only the wand uses green. The wand can still catch purple. The wand can still catch whatever else. Blue. It's fine. It's enchanted. It's going to be 50% started. As far as class goes, since we have Circuit and Hadley, we could level up Knight. If you don't have Knight leveled up, which is one of the last ones I did, so the last 2 classes I leveled, because they both are poo-poo, was Nightweaver and Knight. Or, is it Nightweaver? Is that what it's called? Yeah, so the 2 Knights. If it says Knight in the name, it sucks, I think. Are there any other ones that say Knight? Yep, look. Is there any good ones that say Knight? I think they all are dookie poop. Death Knight is dookie. Knight is dookie. Knight Weaver is dookie. Yeah, if it says Knight in the class name, it's one of the most dookies on the dookie team. Alright, let's check our... I really just want to make sure I have a yellow storm. Yep. And this would be my team. So I have the Journey Troop. I have it fully fullied. It's going to gain 2 times to 2.5 times to 3 times miles in my Journey event based on my Ascension. So for me, it's going to gain 3 times because I got it fully ascended. And Guard's Avatar is going to do most of the killing. Wand is going to be there if we need any mana generation on top of the 50% start that we're getting on our whole team. This thing can back us up if we need more damage. Got lots of mana generation between these two, and we have lots of damage between these two. I'll show the team code before I go, because I know this is good. Good morning, JM Ricks. Closing out the month, July 28th. Last day of the month is Thursday. Put a little schedule up on the community tab, if anybody wants to know. Gems Award today, Gems Award tomorrow, P99 Wednesday, and then Thursday, I'm thinking about putting out that top 20 legendaries just to close the month out strong. But also, I hope I can do both. Alright, let's show this thing in action. Sorry. I'll pick highest miles. I don't see any reason not to pick highest miles. It's like, in Tower of Doom, you're not gonna go out of your way to get, like, the armor scrolls and the you know, attack scrolls and the life scrolls. Well, in Journey, I totally ignore what it says other than the miles. Like, I don't care if I'm getting stats or whatever else it says there. Like, who cares? Just ignore it, pretty much. Like, later on, it's going to give, like, life, or, like, later on, it'll say something next to the... Like, just ignore it. Just take highest miles. Doesn't help that much. Alright, we need more mana now.
Mana surge.
There we go. Wipe them all out in one shot. See, like right here, there's a armor shield next to it. That means it gives us an armor. Is nobody doing fights yet? Or is it just my... Must be just mine. Guess that's not for the whole guild, it's just for you. The Tower of Doom, at least it's for the whole guild, and this one it's just for you, I think. It would already say some stats if it was for the whole guild. Plus 6 armor. Like this one has gold and armor. Well, I'm gonna go to this one. I don't care that has an armor next to it. I'm gonna go here. I'd rather get more miles. Like the difference here in the miles is like 75 miles or something. You'd be losing 75 miles, I think, if you went up here. Which that's 75 points pretty much. You'd be losing out on. Guess if you're a beginner and you're just trying to get by, you're in your first guild ever and you're just trying to do your share, like maybe, but most people should go highest miles. Alright, let's do one more fight with this one, then we'll make our mid, which you probably already know if you've been following along. He also made the top 20 legendaries, the guy we're going to use. And it's pretty much the same team, but I'll try to use a different weapon. Flail of Guard would be good. Flail of Guard, I think, is for, well, it's for Sword's Edge. Which, hey, at least Sir Quentin Hadley's from there. I don't know. We'll see. Just gonna get my mana. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, dude. Are you kidding me? Alright, they're out of here. Alright, 90 miles. But here's the team code again. If you're high level, this is probably what I would use. Everything on the team has a purpose. This guy's doing the damage. This thing's doing mana generation, curse, bless. This one's 50% starting the entire team. And it's backup damage. And then this thing has to be on the team for points mostly, but it's also could be backup damage as well. And mana, I guess. Kinda. Alright, so we're gonna take this guy off. Let's do a mid-level. Means no mythics. Gonna use Commander Dawnheart. He's very close to Guard's avatar. And, you know, it's like you don't have him. We'll keep Sir Quentin Hadley. If you have the wand, just do this. If you don't have the wand, let's try to find something else. Some sort of mana-generating weapon that's yellow. I know Osha's Tome is yellow, but it makes a blue storm. We don't really need. Could look up Knight. If there's something for Knight. That's yellow. Honorable, that's the only one. Poop. Could look up Whitehelm, I guess. Anything yellow that explodes? Nope. Okay. Well, use the wand if you got it, but you could use something like Amethyst Band. If you don't, you could use something like Bane of Gods. Could use something like Broken Star, Burning Pride, Bone Cutter. I want mine to be somewhat going with the team, so I'm thinking Flail of Guard. Could use Doom Spear, maybe. Your whole team's yellow. And you kind of do a loopy thing with Angelica the Seeker. Could do that. But then you'd have to move your weapon to the front, move Commander Dawnheart back, and then it might slow down your team a little bit, but it might be better for later. So maybe think about Doom Spear if you have it, but first slot, Commander Dawnheart, second slot. And it might be a little slower at first. Right here, I'm going to use this. So I recommend the wand, and then I shout out to the Doom Spear, but Flail of Guard for me right now. Sword's Edge, that'll help at least this guy. And it's a good weapon, does Bless, it does Barrier. As far as banner goes, we're probably fine, right? Alright, let's go. This will be our mid, so no mythics are on this team. No crazy weapon. You don't have to use Knight class if you don't want to. Any other 50% start class would be great. I just figured you don't have it at 100. Like, if there's a class you don't have at 100, it's probably Knight. You might as well get 2 experience for every fight. Get it more towards 100. Classic EverQuest in the house. We're making teams for the Journey events. It's the guild event of the week. It lasts all week. Most everyone in the game is going to be participating in this event. If you're not participating in this event, then you're a crazy lunatic and you might as well quit the game. It's like literally the truth, right? If you're not playing the Journey event, you're either so early in the game that you're not even in a guild yet, or you're still like doing the tutorial. You'd have to be in pull-ups or a diaper. You'd have to be in a diaper, literally in a diaper. If you're not doing the Journey event this week, you're in a diaper. As far as like where you're at in Gyms of War. You're a little newborn baby in a diaper with a pacifier with your nips out. You would have to be, because I never really thought about it like that. Like, everybody's doing this. Everybody that's playing Gyms of War is doing this event. If you're not, you're going to get kicked out of your guild. Or you're not in the guild at all, which means you just don't listen. So I can't help you anyway. You're unhelpable. You're banging your head against the wall. This guy might even be better early than Guard's Avatar because his mana cost is lower. He still hits all 4 enemies. He still does lots of damage. It might be one of those situations where this team's actually better up until a point than the first team I showed. Sometimes mythics aren't the answer. Sometimes you use this guy first until he stops one-shotting, and then you switch to Guard's Avatar. Depends, though, if you want to switch teams around. Usually I just set a team and go. And I don't switch it around. But you could. Or Flail takes less mana, or Commander Dawnheart takes less mana. Or costs less mana. Is that how you want to say it? Yeah, I might run with that. I might run with this one for early fights. You can do whatever you want, really, but just make sure you have her on your team. I'm just showing you the best, the fastest. Alright, low-level team. So you're just trying to do your share. You don't want to be a sore thumb. You want to stay in your guild. You don't want to get kicked out. You want to help your guild. We'll take him off. We got to take him off, too, because he's a legendary. So we got to see, like, what's good that's legendary and under. King Mikhail is legendary. Sir Quentin Hadley's legendary. So I think it starts right here. Low-level players. This guy at least hits multiple enemies. Is the new guy not here? Like, is he here? I don't see the new guy. Where is... He was here, wasn't he? The new guy might be alright. Just gotta find him. There he is. You could use this guy. Like, I think so. Sir Hector. We just need something else now. We need another... Might be okay with just these two, but... I don't know. Let's see. What's the best troop? Could use a weapon for our damage. Is there any good yellow weapons? There's like the... Is there any good mana? Let's see what there is. There better mana generators or damage dealers left here. Minion, Gravitas, Helgor the Guardian, Herald of Christinax, Manticore Protector, Lapina Knight, Lamash 2 will do purple. Wish it did yellow. Mushu, Esquila, Rockgar. Sir Gawain, Blessed Maiden, Totek, Trangar Mira, Night Coronet, Tomb Knight, Spectral Colossus. He's the same color though. Lion Prince, Paladin, Sparrow Knight, Summer Knight, Wolf Knight. I'll keep with the weapon as our mana generator. And low level players, what do we do here? Be nice to have something that's not red, purple, or blue, since we already have that. So you could, or wait, no, you can't do that. So we need some more damage, I guess. Single target damage. Single target damage. Single target. I don't know. I might go get another copy of Sir Hector and just do 2 of him or something. Because he does mana generation and damage. So, let's... Oops. Can't copy this? Why? Because it doesn't have enough troops? I'm going to go back to the glory shot. I think I'm going to use 2 of the new guy. Why do I always go into games? Get 1 more of him. And go back. So this is I'm just trying to help beginners here. Like, most people have Commander Donhart or Guard's Avatar, but if you don't, we go 2 of this guy, I guess. Got extra stats this week and everything. I'm gonna put them like that. Maybe even like that. I don't know. Just put that up top. I need to get it up quick. Alright, we got yellow for sure. I'm gonna go yellow-red. Just get the weapon up so we can get everybody going. It's fine. You don't have to do night now because we don't have Sir Quentin Hadley. Class, 50% start class. I usually go Bard, even though Bard's not great, but at least that has 50% start and it's like a yellow class, so let's do that. Alright, here's a low-level team. I tried. It's decent. If you start losing troops, you could switch these around so you have a summon. But at first, we're just going to get going. This blows up blue. This uses blue. This can then do mana generation while it's doing damage. This can help with the damage with the yellow. I think it'll be alright. I think you could do some good work here with this team as a beginner. And everything like that Sir Hector you can just go get with Glory. The 3 things on this team are available right now for cheap. A super cheap team. Shoot any yellow mana generating weapon here. Doesn't have to be the Flail of Guard, because I know, like, whoa, I wasn't alive during Sword's Edge. I'm 1 year old. No. Let's just get up our weapon. Whoops, blew extra turn, idiot. Oh well. Let's try the new guy. So what he does is deal damage to all enemies that use that mana color. So you want to see, like, okay, we got 2 yellows. Got 2 yellows, that's it. So let's do yellow. Take skulls. We got her. We got yellow and purple. Whatever there's the most of. So purple. Do more damage if there's more gems. Not like ideal, but I think it'll work. Let's do a couple more fights. John Fitzpatrick, how's it going? You've retired now? Still doing your gigs? Back to work, Chad? Alright, man. Flail of Guard. Come on, baby. Good to see ya, John. Alright, we'll just flail it again. Get up our dude. Alright, our dude. Let's check the other team. They got yellow, purple, blue, red. They got lots of red. And we use red, so that's going to be good. Let's do red. And we'll do this on the thing that's not red, you know. Kill it, get it out of here. Flail. Okay, that thing died. And we'll just kill it with skulls. But the flail's a pretty good first slot because it has barrier and bless. It's your hero. Alright, one more fight. So high-level players use Guard's Avatar, mid-level players use Commander Dawnheart, or high-level players, and then low-level players use the new guy. Okay, we got them up. Looks like they got red, so we'll do red again. That'll get up our weapon, too. We'll cast our weapon, unless there's an extra turn. I don't see anything. Got the Journey Troop. The Journey Troop are going to want to hit something that doesn't share a color with the rest of the enemy team. That way, she's helping by taking out something that the other guy can't take out, right? And then we'll just go on red again. It's like Shocktopus. If you ever use Shocktopus, similar to that. There you go. So teams for everybody. Doubt there might be one person out there that can't use one of those three teams, but we hit as many as we can. That is the Journey event. Journey has good rewards too. What color books are we getting this time? Yellow. Getting getting Imperial Deeds here. I know you guys need those. Epic Vault Keys, Yellow Books, Shiny Keys, Orb of Minions, Dragonite, Major Orb of Chaos, Shiny Keys. Kind of look at all this good stuff you get. Like, Journey's one of the best for, like, if you finish the whole thing and get all rewards, like, all this good stuff. So hopefully your guild can get it done. It is the hardest event, though, as far as guild events. So that's that. Let's go over the August calendar now. It has been released. I'll run an auto battle here while I look at it and tell you about it, because I can't bring it up on the screen at the moment. I'm heavily considering doing a new account playthrough, though. I even thought this morning, like, when I finish up my Thursday, like, pet project Dark Souls from Soft Cheese thing, like, I could maybe do, like, Tuesday, Thursday. I know, like, sometimes when I try a new game, like, it just takes forever. I'm just, like, playing it once a week. I'm not even... Well, what if I do, like, Tuesday and Thursday and we try to, like, power through certain things? Like, I don't know. That was a thought I had. Like, you guys, no one really cares about Thursday so much. But I would be using it to play more Gems of War the first time. I wouldn't be, like, getting rid of Gems of War Day. It would be for the new account playthrough. It wouldn't be for another game. But eventually, maybe, like... If we want to power through some RPG, we could, like, do Tuesday, Thursday.
Mana surge.
Do like my... Alright. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh, duh. I'm an idiot. Okay, run the auto battle, and I'm going to talk about the calendar. He says only doing Saturday and Sunday until the end of December, then fully retired, then moving home to live in the countryside weekends. Nice. Sounds relaxing. Sounds like you earned it. August event calendar. New PvP season, a heap of new pets, and a new holiday event. Alright, so let's start with the week of the 4th of August. August 4th. It is a Sin of Mirage week. Sin of Mirage. So Cinemirage, Underspire, Epic Trials, Weapons in the Soul Forge, Event Key Drop Table. The Guild event that week, which is next week, is the World event. Tuesday, we have Depths of Sin, faction event. Wednesday, looks like a new pet. It's kind of like a sarcophagus gold. It just says new pet. It doesn't say what it's called, but there's a new pet on next Wednesday. Thursday, we got Doomsayer class event. And then that weekend, we have a bounty event. So next weekend is bounty. Alright, the August 11th, the week of August 11th, is a Keytar week. Keytar means Pharaoh Khafre, right? So event key drop table, Keytar. Weapons on the Soul Forge, Keytar. Underspire, Keytar. Epic Trials, Keytar. So maybe save up event keys if you didn't already. You should have already blown all of them on Adana. But from you got a vault event in between, you could save up from the end of last week till beginning of or till the end of Keytar week, and maybe get some Khafres with your event keys if you don't have them. It's an invasion week that week. So easy tower killer guild event. Fang Moor is the Tuesday faction event. We got another sarcophagus type of pet there, mimic styled sarcophagus type of pet. Forget his name. It's the one we already have though on the Wednesday for Keytar. Thursday is Necromancer class event, and then we have Guild Wars that weekend. And I think it's a Suncrest restriction. Maybe we can look at that briefly today. Suncrest. We won't I'll just call out the better troops. We'll build teams, but we'll wait until maybe that week or closer to... So we have we got this whole week, we got all the next week, and then you got like 3 days before you... Yeah. So we still got almost 17 days before Guild Wars even starts. So I don't want to build a team today, but maybe we'll look at the restriction real quick. See what we're dealing with. Alright, the week after that is the week of the 18th of August. Also my birthday week, Mark's birthday week. Mark was here. We got a Valpakia week. Valpakia Underspire, Epic Trials, Weapons in the Soul Forge, Event Key Drop Table. Tower of Doom is that week. We'll have Tower of Doom. Court of Foxes, the Tuesday faction event. We got the little green pet with the... He's like a fox, but he's green. He looks all leafy. He's got, twigs coming out of his head like horns. I don't know. I can't keep track of all the pets' names these days. There's so many. On Thursday, we got... What is it? Spirit Walker Talker Caller class event. And then the weekend is a faction expansion. I think it's for Court of Foxes. Wow, so you're gonna have Court of Foxes twice that week. Pretty sure it is. We'll see a little bit. Yeah, that's weird. I think we've had that happen one other time, where we have a Tuesday faction event, and it's the same thing on the weekend. It's pretty funny. So we're gonna have Court of Foxes twice that week. That'll be easy for me. I only have to make teams once for the two. It'll be easy for all of us. But remember that the faction expansions are coming, Court of Foxes is what we're getting. Obsidian Depths is what we've been getting. We've been getting the newer factions. So eventually that's going to be over. And I'm curious to see what they do going forward once they have done a deep delve for every faction and a 5th troop for every faction. I'm curious. Somebody needs to ask them on, the forums. Hey, what are you guys going to do when all the factions are done? As far as, deep delve and 5th troop. Are you going to add a 6th troop? Are you going to add a deep delve? Are you going to do an overworld? That would be nice. Probably not, though. Alright, the week of the 25th of August, we have Drifting Sands. It's Drifting Sands week. All the Drifting Sands stuff that I've been saying. Raid event. The Deep Hive on Tuesday. Looks like a new pet on Wednesday. It's like a dog, it looks kind of like a Doberman Pinscher type of dog, maybe. Thursday, we got Dervish class event. And that weekend is a Vault event. So we got Vault this weekend, and then we have Vault event the last week of August. So there's a Vault event once a month. It's been like that for a while. And then we have the first week of September on here, which is a Drakzum week. Journey event again. So we're doing Journey this week, and the first week of September is also Journey. Ilathea on Tuesday. Harry Hoarder, I think the name of the pet is. I got one. I got one out of the 5. Like, I think it's Harry Hoarder is his name. Drakzum, that's Slayer, I think, class event, and then a new Mythic. So we got a new Mythic this week, and then we have a new Mythic first week of September, of course, and then a bounty event that weekend. So that is the August calendar. New pet on the 6th of August. Guild Wars starts on the 14th. Set your keeps from the 11th. Attack restriction Suncrest. PvP season is ending. The PvP season of Fury is ending on the 11th of August. The new season begins on the 11th and goes through the 27th of October. Holiday event from the 18th to the 31st of August. Special weekly goal will be running at the same time. You need to complete the goal during one of these weeks to get the 31st copy of the holiday pet. Expanded faction Court of Foxes on the 22nd of August. Feast of the Beast Advent from the 25th to the 31st of August. Another new pet on the 27th of August. Update 8.7. They mean 8.8 here. That's a typo. Update 8.8 is currently expected to be released at the end of August. So we're also going to have an update in August on top of all of that stuff. So that's the August calendar. We got Senna Mirage, then Kitar, then Volpakia, then Drifting Sands, then Drakzum. We got World Event, then Invasion, then Tower of Doom, then Raid, then Journey. Weekend events, Bounty, Guild Wars, Faction Expansion, Vault, Bounty. There was something else as far as the news. I want to hit it while I'm already here. Last Crusade. Some troops got put into the drop table. Want you to be aware. Now available in chests. Dagonath and Yushi will become available as possible drops from the Glory Gem Guild at correct levels for their rarity and VIP chests after weekly reset. That's right now. So Dagonath and Yushi are available right now in the chests. This is the campaign mythic version of Dagonath and not Maelstrom Dagonath. So don't think you're going to be getting the boss killer. It's a different troop, which we can look at. If I go to unowned, since I'm free to play, I can show you. Here's Dagonath. Deal damage to 4 random enemies, boosted by submerged gems. There's a 50% chance to jumble the enemy team. Create a submerged gem when my turn begins. 50% spell reduction. Submerge myself when I take damage. Looks like he's going to be underwater quite a bit. And then you got Yushi. Somewhere. Do I already have it? No way. It's just not here yet? What's going on? I don't think I have Yushi, do I? Let's do show all. Should have went the other way, dummy. Oh, I do have it. I think it was like a holiday pet or a holiday troop, right? But now it's available in the drop table, so I can get more copies, get it fully ascended. I don't know that either one of those were pay troops. I think they're just they're now available in chests. Also, now available in the vault, King of Cups will become available as possible drop from both vaults and epic vaults after weekly reset. So right now, if you're still like opening all your vault keys, trying to get them all open by the weekend, because the weekend we got vault event, you could get the King of Cups if you don't have it already, which I don't have it. So I already opened all my vault keys on the chatathon, but it is what it is. I'll get them next time. Don't bother me. I have every single tarot card except for King of Cups, and now it's available. So that's cool. I'll get it after the next vault event this weekend. Alright, so that's all the news. Dagonath, Yushi, and King of Cups are now available. That was the August calendar as well. 67 years old on the 2nd of August. I'll try to remember that, man. Good morning, Beg. Alright, so we're done with the Journey teams. We're done with the August calendar. It's time to do the weekly preview. Last Crusade, new epic troop, Sir Hector. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. Journey, help your guild travel to a new kingdom, build a team from a troop type knight, and invade every day. Tome of the Cursed Gods for 41 more days. Week of Humans, all humans gain 10% of their skills. So do knights. And if you use Sir Hector, you can get extra PvP. Extra PvP. You're going to get extra glory in PvP. Usually it's not worth, like, forcing that square peg into that round hole just to get the extra little bit of glory or whatever. Alright, we got Soul Forge. I have no idea what's in here. Let's see. We'll put them in order, like always. The mythics, the legendaries. I'll tell you what to get, what not to get. We'll look at the weapons. Are any of them new? Are they good? I don't know. Let's see. What the heck is in here? First, I like to look for the dragon, just to get it out of the way. Got Saphirax. So if you're still trying to make Diamantina and all you need is the blue dragon, here it is. That would be the person going for this. John Fitzpatrick's winning the game of life, man. You're still around. You're crushing it. I haven't made it that far yet, man. You're further. Beg for mercy, good morning. Nasir, good morning. But Saphirax is here if you still need Diamantina. If you have 5 out of the 6 dragons and the blue one's the only one you're missing, you're saving up Dragonite, here it is. Alright, let's see what else. 4,000. We got Chromaticia. We got Toras. We got Flaming Oni. We have Queen Aurora. So, to me, the best one is Flaming Oni. He actually made our top 20. He made it by just like a nip, but he still made it. He's like the 20th one. He's in the top 20, but he's borderline top 20. Depends how you do it. I'm biased. I like him, but the chat reinforced my bias, so I gave them a chance to take him off the top 20, and they said keep him on there. So he's on there. He's in the number 20 slot though, just by the way. So he's up there. He's one of the he's a great mythic. He's not like the best of the best, but he's good. He's A tier, A plus, something like that. 22 green, red, brown, Zacian, demon, goblin. Summon 3 random goblins, then explode a bunch of green and gain an extra turn. Convert 2 red gems to burning gems when my turn begins. Summon a firestorm at the start of battle. Just keeps you alive. Keeps you healthy. Who would be number 2? Queen Aurora is like an oldie. Oldie with cool troop art. Toras is probably the worst. And Chromaticia. Deal damage to all enemies and create 13 gems of either blue, green, red, yellow, or purple. Jeez. I mean, it's close between Queen Aurora and Chromaticia. I wouldn't recommend crafting either one of them, but, I don't know. They're tied. They're close. 26 blue, red, yellow, Dragon's Claw, Dragon. Deal damage. Already said that. And 50% chance to create a ×3 wildcard with magic 4 or more gems. 30% skull reduction. It's okay. There's so many other awesome dragons in the game. That's what it suffers from. Like, I think, like, even, like, Ishtara might be better than it. Void Dragon's probably better than it. Magma Dragon, maybe, even. Mist Mother, probably. And then you got Chrysantherax and Stellaryx and Diamantina on top of all of that. So it just suffers from being in a typing where there's so many good things that you're probably never going to use it. And we got... Queen Aurora, and Odie. Way back in the day, it was like number 10 on our top 10, but that was when there was about 30 to 40 mythics in the game, probably. It's slowly been falling out. 24 green, yellow, purple, silver glade, divine beast. Give all other allies barrier and 45 life. Create 10 gems of a chosen color. It's kind of similar to like Aguara now, but I like this one better than Aguara. Because of the rainbow, it has a cool third trait, gain bonus mana from all gym matches. Usually you're just going to get like blue or red or yellow. This thing gives it to every color. So if you just like have a team where you have 3 things on your team and you just can't even figure out what to put in the 4th slot and you just need a, your team's good to go, but you're just like, what do I put in the 4th slot? Maybe Queen Aurora every once in a while. It would help your team with its third trait. Even if you never cast its spell, it's still helping. But I don't use it very much. Alright, we got legendaries. We just did our top 20 legendaries, so I'll know if these are in the top 20 or not. But remember, you don't really craft legendaries here unless it's like Tesla. And you get Queen Beatrix from the Underworld, and, those are like the top 2 legendaries, so you don't really need to be crafting them here unless it's Tesla. But we'll still rank them and go over them. Got Zenith. Taloka. Divinish Bala. And Chief Stronghorn. Divinish Bala is definitely number 1. She made the top 20 legendaries. She was somewhere like around number 13 or something like that. I can't remember. But in the middle somewhere. I don't think she made the top 10. She was close. She's like borderline. 18, yellow, purple, Leonis Empire, Divine Human, transform red gems to skulls and green gems to yellow, enchant 2 random allies, 40% start for Divine. It's a good one. Back in the day, I might have recommended it to craft, but we kind of got to stick to our guns and just do Tesla if we see it. Otherwise, kind of save up your diamonds for mythics and stuff, and weapons. Get the legendary. Chief Stronghorn is kind of dookie, right? Taloka, kind of dookie. Scatter damage, it's weak. Even triple, kind of like Balder, kind of like Eye of Argus, kind of like Great Worm, kind of like one of those. But I don't use it very often. 15 red, purple, Hellcrag, Demon Construct. Create 5 Doom Skulls, boosted by Evil Gargoyle Gems. Create an Evil Gargoyle Gem when matching 4 or more gems. Reduce damage from skulls by 50%. If you're gonna use Zenith, you usually do 3 Zeniths, kind of like a Balder. That way you're putting a lot of Gargoyle Gems up, and then you're putting a lot of Doom Skulls up. But I've only done it a couple of times. So that would be number 2. Number 3, we got Taloka or Chief Stronghorn. It's just single target damage. At least this does scatter, so this will be number 3. 16 blue, yellow, Suncrest, Elemental Strix. Deal scatter damage if there is a storm. Deal triple damage. Deal 10 damage to a random enemy in 4 or 5 gem match. That's number 3, but it's kind of poopy. This one's horrible. Chief Stronghorn. 16 blue, brown, Wild Plains, Taurus. Pull an enemy to first place. Deal damage to them boosted by my attack, life, and armor with no good traits. Horrible spell and horrible traits. Might be one of the worst legendaries in the game. Looks so mean, though. So that's your Soul Forge. If you're going to get anything here, it would be Flaming Oni and Divinish Bala. Weapons! This thing you get in the Journey event. Holy Path. This one sucks. Holy doo-doo. Shield of Vengeance. Okay, an Explodey for Whitehelm. Useful. If you're going to get 1 weapon this week, maybe. If you're missing all these weapons, don't get them all. You don't want to use up all your jewels. You don't want to use up all your diamonds on weapons. You don't want to get poopy, weird weapons just because you don't have them, remember. But if you're going to get 1, Shield of Vengeance would be okay. Amatiel's Wing. Amatiel's Poop. Angel's Poop. Poop's Faith. I don't know, this one's okay, because it gives armor to all allies. Like, you could use it somewhat, but I'd rather see you get the Explodey. Cursebreaker's always here. Fist of Heaven. So this is the better, this one's good. I'll get that one instead of the other one, if you're going to get an Explodey weapon. Fist of Heaven. Fisting Heaven. Angel of Poop. Staff of Poop. This is a tool for your tool belt. Nice little hammer to hang off your tool belt. Might use it if you're doing a full team of Whitehelm one day. Divine Protector used to be really highly recommended because we would use Divine a lot. We had a Divine meta at a certain... Like, 4 or 5 years ago, there was a divine meta, so this weapon was very important. But it's just a tool for your tool belt these days. It's one of the better ones, though. You got Norbert's Turnip. You got the Drill Shooter. Divine Protector is, like, kind of up there, but not as high as those. It's up there with, like, Mace of Claws and, what's the one for, like, Wild Folk? That one. Doom Scripture. We don't really use these anymore. Cynical was right. Well, we used to get all excited about it for that one day against that one guy and that one fight on defense. Offense is your best defense, y'all. But if you don't have it, you know, probably wouldn't be wrong to get it. It's not even the best yellow doomed weapon. You got doomed, what is it, axe? And then you got doomed spear. And then it's like third place, probably. And that's it. So if I was going to tell you which weapon to get, I would say the Fist of Heaven. You already have that, go get the other explodey weapon. Not that. Wherever it is, you know what I mean. This one? No. This one. Anyway. That's the Soul Forge. Jets is here. Speaking of Soul Forge, I actually have all mats ready, enough for one boss. Which one do you recommend? Dagonath versus Zul'Goth? I have all mythics with the exception of HKI, Takshaka, and Kafru. Okay. I would just, you know, you can't go wrong between Dagonath and Zul'Goth. I still use Zul'Goth slightly more, but Dagonath is new. So, that's a really good question. I haven't decided yet which one's better. If you know, since you're following the channel and and maybe, you said you have High King Iron Gut? Okay. I mean, you can't go wrong either way. I just feel like Zul'Goth gets more kills faster. Like, Zul'Goth instant kill, bunch of skulls, another kill with High King Iron Gut. But Dagonath is the new hotness, so it depends. Are you like one of those people that when something's new, it kind of, you're a little bit biased towards it, or not? It's up to you, man. I don't think you can go wrong. If you like Maelstrom Dagonath better than Zul'Goth, go for it. But I would give a slight edge to Zul'Goth still right this second. So if I was at the controls at your account, I would probably do Zul'Goth. But I wouldn't blame you for doing it. It's like a 51% to a 49%. Like, I don't know. You can't go wrong, so just do whatever one you like better. It's at the moment for me. I still need to do more. I need to use Maelstrom Dagonath more. So far, so good, though. He's good. Like, we did our top 20 mythics, and people were asking about, like, how come you didn't have Maelstrom Dagonath on there? Well, I did the list before he came out. Or else he might have been on there, you know? So either way, you're getting a top 20, top 10 type of awesome troop. So you really can't go wrong. That'd be asking, like, should I get, which one should I get, I don't know. Be like between, like, Kafru or Takshaka, or like, I don't know. It'd be like asking, like, between the top 5 mythics, which one you should get, maybe. Because they're both just really good, so whatever one you want, for real. I'll give a 51% to Zul'Goth, 49% to Dagonath right now, though. Good question. You think the new one's better for defense? Zul'Goth, I just use it so much, like, on faction events for Deathless, usually. Like, not anymore, but I used it so much, like, it's one of those things where it's like your favorite tool that you use all the time, and it's Old Faithful, and you would still use it if the situation arises. But then you get like a new, like, awesome, it's like a weapon or something. Like, you got an awesome home defense shotgun or something, and you're just Old Faithful, and you know it's gonna work, and it's always worked for you, and it's never failed you in the past, and you used it a lot. I don't know, some sort of tool like that. Then here comes this new, like, awesome, like, automatic freaking shotgun or machine gun or something that you know is good too, but you got your Old Faithful. I've used it for so long, it works all the time, it's still gonna work. Like, I'm used to it. So I still give the slight edge to Zul'Goth for all those reasons. Like, Might be biased slightly, but never fails me, and it's never gonna fail me. So Zul'Goth is my pick, probably slightly. All right, where are we at? So we did the. I think we're at the shop portion, right? Kind of already looked at this, but we got Sir Hector. He's decent. I like it. I like it. Already went over it, kind of. It's like a Shocktopus, but for physical damage. Comes in with Arcane Blade trait stones. If you are still fully trading like legendaries and mythics, you might want to save up glory and take a look at this each week. Got yellow-blue this week. Blue-yellow. So go check out all your troops. Sort by all color. I'll show you how to do it, but I won't go over it, because I know people don't care that much. But this, all color, base rarity. And then go through your troops and find all the good traits and, like, see if you need the trait stone. Like, your rally, for example, you might need Poison Gaze. Legendaries, 100% definitely use this, so Silent Sentinel has that inflict silence when enemies deal skull damage to me. You might want that. You know, just look through. There's some probably empowered converters down here that you need. Princess Elspeth is good, you know. Just look through them and make sure you have them all fully traded. And if you don't, go buy it. Go get it. Alright, event key drop table is pretty good. Whitehelm is up there. We did a list. We made a video of the top, like, 5 kingdoms to spend event keys on. And Whitehelm was in the borderline top 5. Might have been 4, might have been 5, might have been 6. It was somewhere around there. You know, Adana was first. Zal'Kari was second. I think Zaijin was third. Whitehelm was up there with, like, Kitar and Mist of Scales and places like that. So Whitehelm is pretty good. But the situation we're in right now is that you should have already spent all your event keys on Adana or Zal'Kari. We got Kitar coming soon. So it's been tough for event keys recently. So if you've been somehow waiting for Whitehelm, pretty good. Got show all on. Okay. So the reason it's good is Guard's Avatar is nice. Hits really hard. Boosted very easily. 50% started easily. I use it quite a bit for faction events. Like, just to get it done quick. Archdeva's okay. Like, there's some dookie here, though, too. Like, Labara is poo-poo. Amatiel's not that good. So you're, like, really trying to get one of these two, and especially this one. But the cool thing is there's a nice little cushion, a safety net. You got Commander Dawnheart down here, legendary. Almost as good as Guard's Avatar. Easier to get. You got Holy Saint Astra, who's your 50% start for Tesla. If you don't have that, very important. It made our top 20 legendaries just because it 50% starts Tesla, who's the #1 legendary. So you got 2 top 20 legendaries here. What else? Wasn't there something else, or is that it? Might be it. There might be some stuff down here. Mercy's decent. Angry Mob is good. You got Sister Superior for your Ironhawk business. But anyway, it's mostly about those 2 legendaries in that mythic. Holy Saint Astra, Commander Dawnheart, Guard's Avatar. It's a good one. But with the event keys, really, you're looking at the top 3. So this would be like crafting Flaming Oni today. Spending event keys on Whitehelm would be like crafting Flaming Oni. So if you don't have Ironhawks, you should probably... I don't know. Now that Adana's already passed, it's going to be so long. I don't know. But Kitar's coming soon, and that's Kafru. Sean is here. How's it going? Nasir says, got it. No preference for new shiny things myself. Thanks for the insights. No problem. I just think I could give you more teams with the Zul'Goth. I use Zul'Goth more. Old Faithful. Nobody's going to say that Maelstrom Dagonath is like super heads and shoulders above Zul'Goth. Like, they won't say you're wrong for crafting Zul'Goth. But if you want to do Dagonath, that's not really that wrong either, so. John says only 50 more levels to get to level 2,000. Nice. Yeah, Journey Week, Big. Sean's doing good. Alright, so we just did event key drop table. What else is going on this week? We kind of already went over that with the calendar. It's the July calendar, though, so I gotta go get that. But you know what's up this week. It's a pretty good week. We got Whitehelm Journey event, Hall of Guardians tomorrow. I'll be doing that on stream. We'll attempt Pure 500. I don't know if enough people are aware of that, but I actually do it on stream. Like, it's not always, like, I don't always get it. It's difficult. One of the hardest things to do in the game, and I'm doing it live on stream. And I don't even need to do it. I'm just doing it for you guys. We got the blue dragon pet on Wednesday. We got Priest class event Thursday. We got a new mythic this Friday. I forget what it does, but I think it's single target damage with like a death mark or a poison or something on its third trait, like on 4 or 5 gem match. I think it's like single target true damage maybe with that. So probably not going to be one of my favorites. And then we got the Vault event. Vault event. Open all your Vault keys. Get them open by this weekend. If you can't, just make it something super even so you know how many you got. So you can play a little game like, let's see how many Vault keys I can get type of thing. But we already went over Journey, high, mid, and low. You're showing missing Sir Hector? Yeah, he's the shop troop. He's alright, man. He's like a shocktopus. That's what's going on this week. What's the campaign doing over here? Hey, Cat, how's it going? Good to see ya. No problem. I get it. So we're getting armor this week, which is good because we're using Guard's Avatar. We're using Commander Dawnheart. They both boost off of armor. Got Imperial Deeds here. Don't forget your adventure board. All 3 of these are nice. Anything else? Oh yeah, Underspire. We can make a team for that. Whitehelm. So I'll probably use Guard's Avatar again. I mean, there is Solitharus. You want to use Solitharus? Might use it. I don't know. Just like you can't 50% start Solitharus. Really, I'd probably use Commander Dawnheart first, maybe. We'll see. Because he's lower mana cost. Only problem is we don't have Sir Quentin Hadley, because he's from Sword's Edge, believe it or not. I thought he was from Whitehelm, myself. Got Gargoyles there, we got Mercy. Purple to yellow. Angry Mob is decent. Cat's back, everybody! Alright, so just... I'm gonna... You know, you can always switch... I'll probably go with this. Let's look at our weapons. Okay, we don't have Sir Quentin Hadley, so... Maybe Fist of Heaven. It's 2 different colors than Commander Dawnheart, and he's Divine. And you can get Fist of Heaven right now in the shop, so that's good. Start with that. We got a damage dealer, we got a mana generator. Could go with Mercy. Our other mana generator. Angry Mob's good though. Red, brown. We already used both those colors though. Mercy. I could throw the dragon on there just for fun. Uses purple. Guard's Avatar. we already used like red, yellow, and brown. You could do that though too if you want. I think I'd do this. Just put this here, this here. Alright. That'd probably be what I would do. I'm not making like 3 Underspire teams. I feel like not that many people are actually doing it, even though they should be. So I'm just helping the people out that are doing it here. If you don't have Solitherus, just put Gargoyle or something there, or Angry Mob, or I don't know. Alright, so we got 2 yellow, 2 brown, we got 2 green, but one of them's empowered. I really need to get that weapon up, though. I guess I'll do green. Maybe like green, yellow. We could minus blue. Be fine. Mercy's empowered. I don't need to get her up more than once. And she's already up. Class, I need to get that weapon up. So I'm gonna go Green Storm. I know it sounds strange, but especially in the Underspire, you have no potions, no enchant potion, no explode potion. You just have to go all in on whatever's getting up your team. I almost want to go green-red and say screw. I think I'm going to. Like, we have to get up this weapon. And minus blue. Alright. You could switch these around if you want. Like, if you start dying and losing Fist of Heaven and you're barely winning, you could put Commander Dawnheart up here. And then when he dies, you could summon something in. I'm hoping that's not going to happen, though. See how it goes. Yoke says, Susini, do you try to do all the treasure rooms in the Underspire? I do. I go all the way to the 7th boss. And then I go backwards. Like, okay, so if I'm playing, I go to I see a sentinel, I skip it. I don't do it. But it's still there. So I go to the 1st boss, then the 2nd boss, and the 3rd boss, and the 4th boss, 5th boss, 6th boss, 7th boss. That's my main goal. So anytime I go the wrong way and there's a sentinel, I don't do that fight. I don't use a torch on it until I'm already done. My first priority is to get the 7th boss dead. Then I'll go back. If I have any extra torches left, I'll go back and I'll do sentinels. I'll open those chests. I'll do those fights. So I'm not going to every dead end and getting every sentinel every time. But I'm doing every dragon, I'm doing every boss, I'm doing all 7 dragons every single time, and then I'm just, whatever sentinels I see, whatever I have left over is what I'll do. I think it's the smart way to do it, because if you're doing like the sentinels as you see them, as you go, you might be just shy. You might not be able to kill the 6th dragon or 7th dragon, because you just use torches on a bunch of sentinels. This is my thought process. Like, you can always do the sentinels. Like, they'll still be there. You don't have to do them immediately. It's kind of like vault keys. You're doing a vault event. You're getting vault keys. Some people just can't wait, and they got to open them right then. It's kind of like that. If you see a sentinel, most likely it's not in there, and you're going to get something stupid anyway. So why not wait till you're already done with the whole thing and then do it? Right, we had Mercy. That's nice. Here's our weapon, getting up Commander Dawnheart. There's the win. Just grab our torch, or I mean our lantern. And we'll do one more fight for an example. Or maybe 2 so I can say highest level. That's a strat for sure. Like I always say, I didn't always do the whole Underspire. Like, I get it if you're working your way up through, you know. You might be just doing the free torches at first. You might just grab the free lantern at first. You might just do the free torches at first. You might just buy 1 extra set of turns each day at first. And eventually, though, the goal is to work your way up to where you're doing all 7 dragons at least. It's just super good loot that's guaranteed. You're gonna need it one day, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna need it. Everything that the Underspire gives you, every person's gonna need one day. So the sooner you start, the better. It's like saving for retirement. Like, everybody's gonna need money when they're older. The sooner you start saving, the better. People say Underspire sucks, I'm not doing it. Do you say retirement sucks? I'm not saving up for that. It'd be like the same thing. Alright, level 10. Level 11, so highest level, goes to the door, usually. Especially after the first boss. Do we have Mercy? Yes. Helps us get a little jump start. We need green, we need red, we need green, we need red. Alright, now we got our weapon. Now we got our killer. Later on, eventually, Solitherus would get up to help us when Commander Donhardt's not finishing them. So that is the Underspire. If you're just like, if you don't have any of the good troops, you know, Commander Donhardt's a legendary, so it's not like I'm using some crazy mythic. You don't have to use Solitherus if you don't want to. You could even put Archdeva in there if you want instead or something. But other good options would be Gargoyle for beginners. Just do you a little Gargoyle team. Angry Mob is a good, like, mana generator, damage dealer, summon. Even if you gotta use, like, High Paladin, it's okay. But that'd be mostly what you would do. But here's what I'm gonna use. And if you stay tuned throughout the week, you'll see if I make any changes on Tuesday, or Friday, or Saturday. You never know. It's the banners to get up the weapon as soon as possible. The classes to get the weapon up as soon as possible. There's no explode potion, no enchant potion, so we gotta hurry up and get our mana generator going. And it's gonna blow up yellow for these two. She does yellow as well, so we're hoping between Mercy and Fist of Heaven we can get these two up, or at least one of them, and then win. That's pretty much everything, y'all. We got the, let's look real quick at the Suncrest, we got Guild Wars, but it's not for, like, almost 3 weeks. There might be people out there making teams already, but I'm pretty good. I've been pretty good so far at making my Guild Wars teams. I think Suncrest is going to be kind of another stinky difficult one that I don't really... I wish there was cooler restrictions for their first few Guild Wars, but they've given us, like, weird ones. Alright, we got Phoenicia, we got Quiltzama, we got Ruby Wrath. That's not too bad. Weapon's going to be restricted as well, which is going to suck. Got Nimbus Bow. Got Explodey Weapons. It's gonna be something like that. Staff of Storms, Nimbus Bow, Golden Talon. Probably one of those. Unless you're gonna make your whole team Suncrest. If I make my whole team, I'd probably do Nimbus Bow. I don't know. I could see myself doing Staff of Storms. I could see myself doing Nimbus Bow, maybe. Troops. It's gotta be... I might go with my Egress, Quiltzalma, Nimbus Bow team or something. It's usually what I do, but I'm just scared I'm gonna lose off that one. It's not one of my best teams. That's my first thought. It would be Quiltzama, Egress. Just try to loop them to death. I have this on Shiny 3, though, and I don't know that everybody has that. I'd have to make my whole team Strix. I would hope to, like, I'd hope to just keep casting Quiltzama over and over and over and over. Got the 20% chance to resurrect myself with full mana when I die. Got a Light Storm. If you choose wisely here, you can probably get an extra turn on which color you remove. This thing will be throwing up a decent amount of yellow. You'll put it in first slot. If it dies, it dies. It places Hunter's Mark on enemies when doing skull damage, so it hits pretty hard with skulls too. Pecks them in the face. It would probably be Egress. I don't know. Egress, Staff of Storms, Quelt Zalma, Ecotl or something like that. That's what I'm looking at. It's either that or you're going to have to go down the Ruby Wrath route, maybe. I've tried, like, Ruby Wrath Phoenicia before. That could be a thing. Might even have to build a freaking Zillapachli team. I don't know. This might be the week where I'm not super confident in my team, you know? You got a Harpy Mage there, you know? Keep that in mind. But that's I think if you're making a team, it's either going to be, you know, you got one of the Mythics. You're going to build your team around one of these. And then you got Ecotl. This is probably going to be on almost every team. And then either Staff of Storms. I think Staff of Storms, Ecotl might be on every team. No matter what you're doing. Or Harpy Mage. That's about all we got. None of this down here is any good. That's the troops. It's going to be some combination of that. Phoenicia, Queltzama, Ruby Wrath, maybe Zillapachli, I don't know. Ecotl, Egress, Harpy Mage. Whatever team we make is going to be something out of those troops. And then the weapons is going to be either Golden Talon, Nimbus Bow, maybe Plume Staff, Staff of Storms. That's about it. For me, it's going to be probably Staff of Storms or Nimbus Bow. But Golden Talon's still in contention. Plume Staff, maybe. Plume Staff is like the Zillapachli, though. Like, maybe. Probably not, but maybe. But once you narrow it down to like, okay, let's take out all the crap, that's what you got. That's all I'm saying for today. But we'll make a team eventually. But you could like start working on, maybe go to PvP, go to unrestricted, or go, sometimes there is a strict restriction. I got promoted to Diamond, dang it. Just kidding. Sometimes there is a strict restriction. Not today though. But you can go to unrestricted and just start trying your Suncrest team. See how much you can win or lose or what not. But yeah, that's about it, y'all. That's all I got. Unless you guys have any questions, or if I missed anything, then you want to help me out by telling me what it was. Tomorrow we got faction event. Faction event tomorrow. I'll be streaming all of Guardians. Pure 500 live. Deathless 500 live. Wednesday is going to be P99, and Thursday it's up in the air. It's the last day of the month. We'll see. If I need, I might save the top 20 legendaries for next month if I don't need it, but I'm going to try to make this our best month in the last 6, if I can do anything about it. My main goal was just post every day, stream every day I'm supposed to. And yeah, we only got 3 more days, and I got it done this month. So as long as I stream tomorrow, as long as I post Wednesday, and as long as I post Thursday, then I did what I said I was going to do. And I put in pretty much, you know, a solid effort. I could do more, of course. Like, I could post 2 videos a day, I guess, but it was a solid effort, a solid start. And it's showing. It's paying off. When in the chat did I do the journey teams? It was pretty early. Pretty early. It was pretty much right away. I think it was in the very beginning of the stream. I would go to like the 5-minute mark. If you don't want to go, if you don't want to see me like making them, maybe the 10-minute mark of the stream. Somewhere in there. I can tell you though, like since you're I'll just give you an idea. It was like, I'm gonna use Commander Donhart early. Since you're asking and you're here, I think I'm gonna use him. But you could also do Guard's Avatar. And then Sir Quentin Hadley, of course. It's one of those teams. You know how it goes. And we just need our weapon. Weapon was Wand. So this is my, like, this is when I'm going to use it first. Something like that. This guy hits all 4. He's got lower mana. We're 50% starting him. He's crushing it at the moment. I might switch into the Guard's Avatar later, though. I showed 3 teams. One of them was Guard's Avatar. One of them was Commander Donhart. And then the low-level team was the new guy from the Glory Shop. Something like that. I mean, you have to have this. Every team has this. This is smart because it's everything's a knight, right? So you 50% start it. So every team should have this if you have it. Wand, you can't go wrong with the wand. So like this whole portion is like almost every team should have this, right? And then right here it's either Commander Donhart or Guard's Avatar. Pretty easy this week for the journey. I don't know how it's going to hold up on like Saturday, you know, Saturday, Sunday, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Just come check out the stream on Saturday and ask about how the journey's going. And I'll show you what I'm still doing or not doing. No problem, Big. Alright, that's it for this one. I just did a super long stream on Saturday, so I'm ready to get out of here today. But thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all next time. Anita and Chad, thank you so much. Making sure we didn't get a goose egg. We got to keep the pressure on. We got to keep that foot on the neck still. We can't just cruise. I'm not going to like give up and not make videos the rest of the month, even though we're doing good. I still got to do my thing. So we got to keep it the way, you know, similar to how it's been. So let's not take the foot off the gas, right? Let's keep it going. At least a normal amount of keeping it going here for the last few days. It'd be great. So thanks, Anita. Thanks, Chad. Keeping the doors open, lights on. Appreciate you. You're legends. And thanks for joining me today. Daniel Lucas was here. Beg for mercy. Yoke the ham. Cat back in the house. Good to see ya. Sean was here. Good to see ya. Got Nasir. John. Congrats on the Zulgoth or the Maelstrom Dagonath there, Nasir. Congrats. MJK Jets was here. Yoke the ham. Nasir. Beg. John Fitzpatrick retiring soon. Congratulations on that, man. You earned it. Chad was here. Classic EverQuest. JM Ricks. Anita with the gifted. You're a legend. Appreciate it. Went to who? Who'd it go to? It's like we've given so many that it's probably struggling to find somebody to give it to, huh? Anita sent one. Didn't even say who it went to, did it? Wow, that's weird. I've never seen that happen. Does it show on anybody else's screen who that gifted went to? You can click that button right there. If you don't have if you're not a member at the moment, like for example, is anybody in the chat not a member? Like maybe Sean or Nasir. If you guys click that button, you might get it. 'Cause I think it's still up for grabs, for real. It's not gonna like charge you immediately. Like that's a free one. I would say Nasir or Sean, if before I end the stream here, if you go, Anita gave a free gifted up there. If somebody clicks on that allow gift memberships button, because I didn't see it go to anybody actually. Wonder what happens in that case. But maybe it did and it's just not showing on my screen. But Trey was here, Brian Walker was here, and I think that's everybody. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna end it. I'll see you tomorrow. No problem, John. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you. Alright. I'll see you. Good luck. I'll be here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Have a great rest of your day. Could be anywhere else and you're here. Thank you. I know it. I get it. I appreciate it. Peace out. I'm gonna go eat lunch or something, y'all. Eat lunch. My freaking washer's still broken, dude. I gotta call it a service man on it. Just paid my gigantic rent, too. Of course, it comes at the worst time. You know how it goes. I have to hand wash clothes for a couple of days. I have to go to the laundromat. I might have to go somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. It sucks, man. It's like your microwave breaks or your washer breaks or something. Something's wrong with one of those type of deals. Sucks. That's what I'm dealing with. It'll get better, though. It'll be alright. I always figure it out.